You're watching the #1 station for news and information in Southern California. Channel 7 KABC TV, Los Angeles. With Ann Martin. Dallas Raines with weather. Todd Donahoe sports. And the entire Eyewitness News team. Now, Eyewitness News Tonight.
Good evening. Here's the latest at 11 o'clock. It was one of the most terrifying moments of the Los Angeles riot. A firefighter cut down in a drive-by shooting. 3 months after it happened, the alleged gunman is under arrest tonight. Scott Miller was the fireman, answering a fire call when he took a bullet in the neck. That bullet is still lodged there, and it causes him partial paralysis. Reporter Jeff Michael joins us tonight with more on the suspect in this shooting. Jeff.
Ann and Harold, Scott Miller was the only member of the official responding forces critically injured during those days of rioting. The arrest of Thurman Woods is the second major development in the post-riot investigations by the LAPD. But it's the first riot-related arrest handled by LA's new police chief.
Mr. Woods is currently in custody and is being charged with attempt murder, which is a no-bail offense, and filing will take place tomorrow.
Chief Willie Williams chose his words carefully as he announced the arrest of 22-year-old Thurman Woods. Woods was arrested just 5 blocks from where he is suspected of shooting fireman Scott Miller in the face. It was April 29th. Miller was driving a hook and ladder truck to one of the countless riot-related fires that night when a bullet passed through his cheek and lodged in his neck.
Rotating from test, Life Force 35, 31st and Western. We have a fireman shot. We need help immediately.
Over the past 3 months, Miller, now promoted to captain, has concentrated on his recovery. He was not at the news conference when the arrest was announced.
I broke the news this evening to now Captain Scott Miller, who has since been promoted, and in a very, very hoarse voice, he said, "Good, good."
Police Chief Williams says Woods was arrested after neighbors near 31st and Western helped detectives and after the fire department posted a $37,500 reward. He says investigators pegged Woods early on, but took some time to make sure he was their man before arresting him. Clearly, the chief does not want to see the same kind of outrage in parts of the black community over this arrest as took place when 3 men were arrested for beating truck driver Reginald Denny. Many did not like the way those arrests were handled, but Harold and tonight, there seems to be very different responses.
In relationship to all of that, one of the prosecution's key witnesses testified today at the preliminary hearing for the 3 men accused of attacking 2 truck drivers during the riot. Pilot Bob Turr was overhead in a news helicopter videotaping the violent attack. He said the 3 men were acting in a violent, disgusting, and in his words, inhumane way.
I observed a number of individuals jumping on cars, throwing rocks at automobiles, bricks, blocking traffic, becoming bolder and bolder.
Turr testified that one of the defendants seemed to be taking a lot of pride in doing a job well done.
Police in the San Fernando Valley are using form letters these days to warn people who are suspected of buying drugs or dealing drugs, warn them that they're being watched. Our Charmaine Wilkerson reports these form letters are sent out after neighbor volunteers see suspicious activity and they call the police.
Nobody wants to live in a high-crime area. Nobody wants to see their kids or their families on dope, on drugs.
Brenda Shaw secretly watches street corners in the LAPD's Devonshire division that are notorious for drug dealing. Since May, 60 to 70 volunteers like Shaw have been out in neighborhoods like this, making note of the cars and license plates of people they believe they have seen buying or selling drugs. They give the information to police, who in turn mail out form letters to the registered owners of the vehicles, telling them that the cars have been seen in areas known for frequent narcotics sales.
The city is under-policed and understaffed. If we had officers to go to these locations and they made that observation, they would stop these people and arrest them.
3 of the San Fernando Valley's 5 police divisions are now using the form letters in the hope of driving away drug activity.
I do see it's a lot more quieter. If they move somewhere else, that's fine. We're getting them out of our area. But wherever they go, we'll get them.
Brenda Shaw may be pleased, but the idea doesn't sit well with the American Civil Liberties Union, which has issued a news release saying it's concerned about the police keeping lists of suspects who actually are not being charged with crimes. The ACLU plans to keep a close watch on the program. Until now, the volunteers have been watching for drug deals late at night, but now police say they are planning to expand the surveillance well into the daytime hours. At the Devonshire Division of the LAPD, Charmaine Wilkerson, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Police tonight may be closing in on a man who killed a woman in front of her 3 children over the weekend as they waited in line at a Jack in the Box restaurant. The killer reportedly approached several cars before Anita Robertson drove in with a woman friend and their children. Police say he reached in her van to take her purse, and when she resisted, he shot her. A surveillance camera captured pictures of the gunman and his alleged accomplice as they came up to customers in the drive-through lane. Police say the pictures will help them ID the gunman.
And Harold, a 5-month-old baby girl is recovering tonight from an experience that's pretty difficult to imagine. A rabbit chewed off parts of her fingers and her ear. The baby's mother says she left the baby with a friend while she went out. When she got back, she found the baby had fallen on the floor with her hand stuck in a rabbit's cage.
We got her half of her ear, her thumb's gone, half of this finger, I think about that much in that hand, part of her pinky, her little finger, and a little bit here, and a couple nibbles on these other 2 fingers here.
Police in Indianapolis say they are planning to file charges of negligence against the baby's mother.
Yeah, a lot of questions. How long was the baby there, and when was the last time they fed the rabbit?
Right.
Authorities say an Anaheim man, apparently distraught over a separation from his wife, burned himself and his 4 children to death. Firefighters summoned to the blaze found it confined to 1 bedroom in which they found the bodies of 37-year-old Duke Long-Ung, his 3 daughters and 1 son, ages 3 to 10. They were huddled in the center of the room. Firefighters battling flames in the forests of Central California are finally gaining the upper hand tonight. Although still burning briskly in the canyons west of Yosemite, it's 45% contained and no longer a threat to homes. So far, no injuries. The 5,000 acres have burned.
And next up here on a Monday night, Campaign 93, yes, 93, kicked off today in Los Angeles. A councilman who wants to be elected mayor next year is off and running early. Harold.
And the budget stalemate in Sacramento has many Californians IOU'd tonight, incensed, outraged, and upset.
There's a new world arriving.
Today, people travel between countries like they used to travel between cities. But one airline best understands their needs, Cathay Pacific. Every flight we make is international, with cabin attendants from 10 Asian lands serving one single purpose, to help the new world of international travelers arrive in better shape.
There's a new world arriving on Cathay.
Nobody else grabs you, shakes you, thrills you, loves you, blasts you, rocks you, and puts you right in the middle of 10,000 degrees of live excitement in the new Backdraft attraction. Not anyone. If you want a full day and night of action, adventure, and fun for the whole family, you've got to go to the only place where you can see the stars and ride the movies. Universal Studios Hollywood. If you haven't been here lately, you haven't been.
At age 25, this Mr. and Mrs. adopted a family cat named Dreyfus and began investing $100 a month in the Dreyfus Fund. Some 40 happy years later, they retired with over 1 million Dreyfus Fund dollars.
Sir? Madam? Dreyfus?
Talk to the lion and save America.
I wonder if he's nice. I hope he has a car. I hope he has a sense of humor. I wonder if he's cute.
Oh, my God. She likes the cap. $3.99 and my life has changed. Thanks, McDonald's, for my USA Basketball Dream Team cap.
Can I offer you anything to drink?
No, I've got my USA Basketball cup and soft drink from McDonald's.
He is really cool.
Caps $3.99, cups free.
Achieva from Oldsmobile. Now priced at just $13,280 or lease an Achieva for just $199 a month. Achieva. See your Oldsmobile dealer today.
After high hopes over the weekend, bitter frustration in Sacramento tonight over the state budget. Governor Wilson held his 4th summit with Democratic leaders in less than a week, but they failed to reach any kind of major agreement. Senate leaders are ready to compromise. They say the delay is now in the Assembly.
Didn't make much progress today, so I hate to make an estimate. I hate to make a guess, but I'm looking to the middle of this month.
Meanwhile, 20 more banks have announced they will stop accepting state-issued IOUs. So as it stands now, more finger-pointing in Sacramento.
Yeah, and a lot of unhappiness picking up here in the state, too, hoping that the squeaky wheelchair might get a little more grease. A contingent of handicapped Southlanders today tried to make sure that the state's budget crisis would not be resolved at their expense. They gathered before the state building to demand that health and safety services be continued, not curtailed next week if the budget is not passed. The state provides services for 23,000 handicapped Californians, and they're worried that those services might be cut because of this ongoing delay. Harold.
'Tis the season, Annie. There's another hat in the political ring tonight in next April's election for mayor here in Los Angeles. Councilman Michael Wu, a 6-year veteran of city council, offered himself as an alternative to the same old ideas, leaders in inaction because they won't cut it anymore.
City. We need new leadership, and that's why I'm stepping forward to run for mayor.
Wu had some mass criticism of his longtime ally, Mayor Bradley. Wu said if he'd been mayor, he would have kept the chairmanship of Rebuild LA all for himself.
And we're still working on Campaign 92 as well. Vice presidential candidate Albert Gore made a quick campaign stop today in Orange County to stump for the Democrats. Gore spoke to employees of a company that makes plastics, and he was asked what makes him believe a Democratic ticket can win in Orange County. And Orange County hasn't voted Democrat since Franklin Roosevelt.
These people here, they're saying that we can't stand 4 more years of what we've had. They realize that the choice is between more of the same and progressive, constructive, responsible change.
Gore said that his visit was stimulated by an editorial in the Orange County Register, the newspaper, calling on President Bush not to seek re-election. Harold.
Quite a surprise there, Annie.
Yeah.
Time now to saddle up Dallas Range, riding in with the weather and some hot country nights.
It is very hot out there. We've had showers and thunderstorms. When we come back, we'll go country kicking. Y'all come on back now, you hear?
Channel 7's Jeff Michael discovers what you can do to protect your kids from guns. Help save our children this morning at 6 a.m. on Channel 7.
All cars are made with sheets of metal. But one of these sheets is actually a sandwich of steel, resin, and steel used by Lexus to help quiet the cabin of the LS 400. Care to guess which one?
Hey, it's August. So chill out. Join Bally's now for just $15 a month, pay as you go. So for less cash than you'd spend on sweatbands and designer water, you can enjoy aerobics, jogging, and the most advanced fitness equipment around. Cool. So join Bally's now for just $15 a month. Hey, if you're not into working out, join anyway. Bring a lawn chair, enjoy the view.
Join Bally's now for $15 a month with a $49 enrollment fee. Call 1-800-WORKOUT.
Pac Tel Cellular phones are so small, so portable, they're no longer a take-it-or-leave-it proposition. Right now, get any Pac Tel Micro Portable you see here. No money down, no payments for 90 days, and get a free Sony Watchman TV. Call 1-800-221-2434. It's an offer anyone can appreciate. Deep pockets or not?
Hi. You know why Quaker State asked me to be their spokesman? Because I'm tough. Quaker State is tough. Tough on wear and tough on sludge. If you use Quaker State in your new car's engine, they'll guarantee it for 250,000 miles or 10 years.